Hey, welcome back to the playthrough. And we're in the marketplace, going loco, down in, I don't know where it is, South America somewhere. This background chatter is giving me nostalgic memories of Super Mario All-Stars, the beginning, before you start up the game. So, but enough of that. Let's go and see what we can do here.
It was an armed guard looking after the barrier.
I don't be able to talk to him. We can't look at the fruit. The fruit is not for sale. And we can't look at these locals. Oh, we can look at that one.
The man was puffing away at a crudely rolled cigar.
Oh, smoker. Smokers are jokers.
The woman had an impressive display of gourds.
Gourds. Gotta love gourds. Let's go and talk to her first. She sold it to me.
Those things are gourds, aren't they?
Sí.
Hey, mind the footwear, lady.
Okay, so that's it.
The woman had an impressive display of gourds.
So that's it. No else to can we talk to this armed guard? I don't think we want to get George shot again today.
Welcome to Guaramonte.
Oh, it's him.
Thanks. Can we get a cab to the capital?
This is the capital, Guaramonte City.
That's it. Caramonte. That's the word I was looking for. Going loco down in Caramonte. If you stay too long. So we can't talk to him either. Oh no, we can talk about the boat. We're still talking to this fella, aren't we?
When's the next ship out of here?
But, senor, don't you like our beautiful country?
Yeah, we love it.
Oh, yeah. It's like a little piece of paradise right here on Earth.
Then why you wanna leave?
I'm just plain homesick, like it says in the song.
A word of warning, senor. If you feel like bursting into song, bite your tongue.
Huh?
There are official restrictions on music in Guaramonte.
Okay. Well, just a Mexican song.
Music is restricted in Guaramonte.
It is part of a great cultural enrichment campaign.
Oh, this is funky.
Traditional Guaramonte music is considered unsuitable for these fast-moving times. Nuestra Señora has decreed that only one category of music is suitable.
What's that?
Easy listening.
Oh yeah. Bit of easy listening.
We're going back to the ship.
Okay. You show me your brown card?
Huh?
Brown card?
Brown card is that?
The official exit visa.
Okay, we don't have one of those. I could make a brown card.
The man was puffing away at...
No, we know he's puffing away. Let's go and talk to him. I thought that was a guy to talk to. It's pretty far away from the guard. I didn't even notice that guy next to that hut. Hey, hombre.
Hi there. What have you got for sale? ¿Qué? I said, what have you got... Oh, never mind.
Keys? We could, I don't know. We could maybe use keys for something. Can you actually talk to this guy? Is this an actual talkable?
The guy wasn't showing much enthusiasm selling his wares.
Well, let's see what he's selling. If he's selling, I'm buying.
Hi.
You wanna buy something?
No, not really.
I got cabbages. Buy a cabbage, senor.
I don't think so. I didn't come all this way to buy vegetables.
Ah, I don't mind a cabbage.
Have you ever seen anything like this before?
Aye, Tezcatlipoca. Put it away, senor. Tezcatlipoca brings nothing but evil.
The poor guy was so freaked he
Blah.
didn't even mention his cabbages.
Yeah, Tezcatlipoca.
Listen, have you heard of Condor Transglobal?
No. Buy a cabbage. I'll give you a discount on bulk purchases.
I'm not into cabbages.
I'm not into cabbages. Yeah. So that guy loves cabbages, hates Tezcatlipoca, whatever his name is. Cattle porker. Don't go cattle porking down in South
The guy was
America.
selling fish.
Let me guess, he's going to try and hawk us fish. Oh yeah, Nico. I hate to see you go, but we love to watch you
Do
leave.
have crabs? Only fish.
What a question to ask him, George. Be so personal.
Do you recognize this statue?
Si, senor. It is very, very bad luck. That is Tezcatlipoca, the night hunter.
I know, but I don't believe in luck, good or bad.
You may not now, but you will.
The guy looked scared out of his wits. Go away.
Oh! That guy don't like us anymore. He's going to tell us to go away.
Go away.
Oh! You related to stay away from the summoner lady? Stay away from the summoner! Oh no, goats. We don't like goats.
Now, I like most animals, but experience had made me wary of goats, and cats, and dogs.
Can we go over to him? From the first game, we know that goats aren't friendly. Ah, this one's alright. Who's that? Fidel Castro?
It looked to me like an early portrait of Orson Welles.
Okay, can we take it?
In Quadamonte, defacing a poster was probably a capital offense.
These guys, fingering instruments nervously by the look of it. Look like cosplayers. World of Warcraft.
Hey, cheer up, guys. What's with the long faces?
Our pipe player has been arrested and thrown in jail.
Poor Miguel. He never broke the law in his life.
Oh, can ask these a lot. Let's ask him all these things.
Do you guys know anything about a total eclipse?
What is it?
It's like when the sun is hidden by the moon.
He's crazy.
My cousin Alfredo swears he saw it happen once. But that was after he stupidly consumed a cocktail of peyote and antibiotics.
Did you know about Condor?
Take a look at the design on this label.
I have seen that before.
Where?
There was a ship flying a flag just like that.
When did you see this ship?
3 months ago. It was here, at the docks.
Oh, we got a little bit out of him. Do you want a worm?
What do you make of this little worm?
No good. It's dead.
Sure it's dead. You think I'd carry it around in my pocket if it wasn't?
We'll ask him with the rest of the stuff first before we scare him.
Have you any idea
That
what
guy.
this is?
No, senor.
Me neither.
Would you like a dog biscuit?
Would either of you guys care for a biscuit?
A dog biscuit, senor?
Are you trying to insult us?
No, really, they're good.
We'll take your word for it.
Yes. Mate, if it is a butcher's dog.
Tune to cheer yourselves up.
No, we should be looking for real jobs.
We could earn 10 times as much down the mines. My cousin Ramirez was earning 8 pesos an hour.
Before he lost his legs in the accident.
Yeah, tell us about this exciting job opportunity.
There was an explosion at Teoculcan. 30 miners were buried alive.
They got some of them out, though.
2 of them, including your cousin, and they left half of him behind.
Sounds a bit like what happened in real life.
Why was Miguel put in jail?
For playing folk music.
What?
It's true, senor. He insisted on playing traditional Quadamonte music, even though it's illegal.
There you go.
The ship with the Condor flag carrying.
I don't know, senor. We weren't allowed near the docks.
That's right. Usually we meet the ships when they tie up.
We play to the tourists.
Well, when the Condor ship came in, we were told to go away.
Okay, well, let's ask him about this fella.
Have you seen anything like...
Aye, the hungry chief.
Why are you carrying that thing around with
The
you?
Hungry Chief. That sounds like a takeaway.
Sure, it's Tezcatlipoca. But it's only a little carving.
It brings death, senor. Death and destruction.
Oh, it's not sounding good, this fellow. Well, it sounds like he's starting to take over the world plot. Then, oh, we can go up there, can't we? And she looks familiar from the first game as well. Oh, we've already seen her.
George Stobart, well of all the...
Mrs. Henderson. Boy, this is some coincidence, huh?
When you've been married to a fruitcake like Dwayne as long as I have, you stop believing in coincidence.
I'd met Pearl and Dwayne on the other side of the globe in Syria. He was an Army veteran who suspected he was working for the CIA, but wasn't sure. She was less obviously deranged.
Okay, look. One thing I've noticed is we haven't got subtitles on anymore. I'm going to have to change that to put it back on, because if the sound's a little bit quiet for you guys, you might not be able to tell what they're saying.
Take a look at this news cutting, Pearl.
You'll have to read it to me, George. I left my specs in a gay bar in Santa Barbara.
It's about an eclipse of the sun, which is due to occur in a few weeks' time.
You'd think the government would warn us about these kind of things.
It's not dangerous or anything. Apparently, the best place to view the eclipse is right here in Quaramonte.
Oh, my.
She didn't appear to be the slightest bit interested.
Okay, look. It looks like she's wearing glasses. It must just be a lot of eye makeup then.
Look at this, Pearl. A tequila worm.
Don't you bring that thing anywhere as near me, honey. I swear I'll scream like a hog on a hot plate.
She's reminding me of that hippo off Doc McStuffins that my little girl watches. She comes out with stuff like that. It's a shame that they've all got different voices actually for this one. Now we'll look back at
What do you
it.
think of this statue, Pearl?
Hoo-wee, that's a spitting image of Dwayne's brother Sheridan. A little less body hair, maybe, but it's him all right.
What does this mean to you, Pearl?
What cute little feathers. Why, if you had two of those, they'd sure make nice earrings.
This isn't intended for frivolous personal adornment, Pearl. It's a dart, tipped with a fast-acting, muscle-numbing poison.
Pardon me, I stand corrected, honey.
Okay.
Sometimes I got the feeling that communication with Pearl was like sending signals out into space. Maybe, if you waited long enough, you'd get an intelligent answer back. But it was a long shot.
That's a nice analogy there.
What do you make of this stone, Pearl?
Oh, that's pretty. What's that thing supposed to be, a rabbit?
I believe it's a coyote.
Well, it sure is cute.
I was surprised she didn't ask me where she could buy one.
It's a space coyote.
What brings you to Quaramonte, Pearl?
What takes me just about anywheres. The market.
You drove 2,000 miles to go shopping?
Shopping is my role in the economy of the great design, George.
Where's Dwayne?
Is Dwayne here with you, Mrs. Henderson?
Why, sure, I couldn't leave him home alone. Since Dwayne came back from the war, we couldn't bear to be apart.
So, where is he now?
We ain't speaking.
Oh, yes.
Why aren't you speaking to Dwayne?
Because he's an old spoiled sport sourpuss. I want to visit one of those old pyramid places, but Dwayne says he has to stay in town.
Right. And you don't want to go on your own.
Well, there's no point in going to the pyramid if there's no one around to take my picture.
Okay,
Is
up.
Dwayne still working for the CIA?
If he is, he doesn't know it. He's what they call a snoozer.
Don't you mean a sleeper?
No, this is different. He used to think he worked for them, but the psychotherapy cured him of that. What he doesn't realize is that now he really does work for them. At least that's the way I understood it.
Alright.
See you later, Pearl.
Well, there's in that, and as always, Pearl. She was another one from the first game. Who you run into. You have to scam her for $50. by making a statue look antique. Oh, can go all the way around here. And there's Dwayne. Can we stand to speak to him in this video? Go on then. We'll find out what he has to say for himself, and then we might cut a wrap on this video.
It was Pearl's husband, Dwayne. Hey, Mr. Anderson. Good to see you again.
Do I know you, son?
George Stobart, remember? In Syria? I sold you a statue.
I remember that. Pearl was mighty vexed when the paint came off.
Look, I'm sorry. I'll give you back the $50.
No, you suckered me fair and square.
Okay. Oh, and a fine subject to broach this guy with some panties. You know, like this for your
What do you
wife?
think of these panties, Dwayne?
Lord, hot stuff, George. Buy those for your girl?
No, a guy we know in Paris bought them for her.
Oh, you're a threesome then. Why are you looking at me like that, George?
Forget it.
Well, he's very open-minded. We'll give him that.
Do you know anything about a shipping company called Condor Transglobal?
Sure I do. You have to get up pretty early to catch Dwayne with his pants down.
What? You beat me to it?
Condor Transglobal is all wound up. Seems like my investigations scared them off.
Okay. So he thinks he knows about him.
Would you like to borrow my lucky piece of coal, Dwayne?
What's so lucky about it?
Well, we made it to Quaramonte in one piece.
When you've been here a few days, you won't look on that as luck.
Would you like a biscuit?
Would you like a biscuit, Dwayne?
Oh no, those gourmet dog snacks bring me out in a rash.
You've tried them?
They were on special offer. Pearl bought a whole crate. When I asked her if she was thinking of keeping a dog too, she just laughed.
I'm trying to train you up, lad, so you'll eat biscuits. Save money on food.
Did you drive all the way down here?
Hell no. Pearl did the driving while I followed the maps. The way she handled the wheel, you'd think she'd been trucking half her life.
Why did you bring a huge truck like that?
George, I'm on a top-secret classified mission for Uncle Sam. This truck is a rolling bomb. 400 pounds of nitrate fertilizer with a plastique initiator. They'll hear the bang in China. Gee, I'm really looking forward to this.
Okay. We'll take your word for that one.
Earlier.
Yeah? Did she mention that we had a kind of falling out?
Yes, she did.
She'll get over it.
Did you know that traditional music is illegal in Caramonte?
Is that so? Seems reasonable to me.
No, really. The leader of the band in the square has been imprisoned just because of the music he played.
I don't know who you've been talking to, but that fella, Miguel, he's an agitator.
Okay, what do you mean?
What's the real reason the musician was imprisoned?
Handed out subversive literature at the mines. That so-called general was waiting for Miguel when he got back into town. Marched him off to jail at gunpoint on a charge of inciting a riot.
Okay, dog. Let's just give him about
Are you
himself.
still working for you know who?
You know I can't talk about my work, George. That's between me and Uncle Sam.
What about
Does the
him?
name Karzak mean anything to you?
Sounds like a comic book villain to me, son.
He's the man behind Condor, and the rat who kidnapped Nico.
You know, the first time I met you, I was deeply impressed with your naive simplicity. I said to Pearl, if we ever had kids, I would have wanted a boy like George. But I underestimated you, son.
Okay. We'll see you later, Mr. Fruitcake. Well, there's also...
He was a friendly-looking guy.
that guy with no legs. I'm assuming that's a guy who was involved in the mining accident. But I think time's ticking on now, so I think I'll leave the video as it is for now, and we'll go and explore a bit more in the next video. But I'll see you guys then.